What's going on, guys? Cody here, Empty Pockets Custom and Fab. So we are out here today in Coronation, Alberta. So a few weeks ago we made a trip down to the Red Deer swap meet, and on the way back as we always do, we stop and check for cool stuff. So we just happened to take a tour through Coronation, and you'll never guess what we found and bought. Sorry, better add that in there too. So 1967, there we are, 1967 Chevy Camaro. Let me flip this around so it's a little easy. 1967 Chevy Camaro. Now we're not 100% sure on Z28 or RS or what package. Looks at one point like floors have been done. Original back seat in it. There's one of the bumpers, both of the bumpers by the look of it in there. Gauges, everything's like that.
Passes the hall test.
It passes the quote unquote, if you've watched my previous videos, hall test on the opening and closing of the doors. Like those actually, for being, come on camera, for being that old, actually close really well. So this guy's been sitting in the barn for, I believe she said, about 20 years. So it was going to be a project for their son, and things changed. They brought it here and it never left. Definitely needs some love. 100% needs some love. Roof is pretty ratched, but as you heard and saw a little bit of, not very good with the camera, it does open and close quite well. Does have a 12 bolt in the back. So it does have a 12 bolt in the back. The towers and stuff in the back are taken out. As I said, it was going to be a bodyman's car. Super cool, old school steel belted radial 70s. And these guys are actually on all four corners. So super cool. It is a console car. So I'm gonna have to do some more digging on it. Like I said, it is quite rough. But now so we also bought another vehicle that's way back there. So here's the kicker. We kind of were digging around on prices. $25. How do you like that? 1967 Camaro, $25. Crazy. I don't care what kind of shape it is. It's for $25, well worth the price. I'm being told there's some more cool stuff over here. This lady owned a body shop for 40 years, I believe. And now she's kind of just getting rid of a bunch of stuff. So now we got, two
old PSAs.
So super cool. Spin these around. So kind of a desirable bike. Hard to find parts for, very hard to find parts for. There's not much left of them, but again, to somebody that maybe needs something, I can get you in contact. What else do we got over here? So we've got, I believe, 58, I believe, Thunderbirds. There's two of them. Again, sat here for so many years, over 20 years, well over 20 years. Stuff has just been getting piled and piled and piled onto it. Old body shop. There is all kinds of cool stuff in here. Old hubcaps. There's some grills over there, radiators. There is just backsliding windows. Sliding windows for days. If anybody needs a sliding back window, looks like maybe a lot of them square body Chevy. And I'm only saying that because there's some old school hubcaps and stuff from the Chevys, the Sierras, things like that. So very cool. very, very pigeon infested. So really neat stuff. Thought I'd clue you guys in on this amazing find. And then we are picking up this car, and then we are headed to Tappan. We're not selling it to Mike, but we are headed to Tappan, British Columbia. We are going to stop in for the Mike Hall classic car auction, his last one. So again, if you've seen my previous videos, we delivered a truck and stuff for him. We've actually kind of became a little bit of friends and stuff. So we're headed back to go hang out with the gang. So stay posted, and we'll see you soon. Bye.